once an old Indian. His grandson would come in the evenings and sit at his knee and ask him many questions that children asked. One day the grandson came to his grandfather with a look of anger on his face. Grandfather said, "Come, sit. Tell me what has happened today." The child sat and leaned his chin on his grandfather's knee, looking up into the wrinkled old brown face and the kind dark eyes. The child's anger turned into quiet tears. The boy said, "I went to town today with my father to trade furs he was collecting over the past several months. I was very happy to go because father said that since I had helped him with the trapping, I could get something for me, something that I wanted. I was excited to be in the trading post. I have not been there before. I looked at many things and finally found a metal knife. It was small, but it was a good size for me, so father got it for me." Here the boy laid his head against his grandfather's knee and became silent. The grandfather softly placed his hand on the boy's raven hair and said, "And then what happened?" Without lifting his head, the boy said, "I went outside to wait for father and to admire my new knife in the sunlight. Then some boys from town came and they saw me, and they got around me and started saying bad things. They called me dirty and stupid and said that I should not have such a fine knife. The largest of these boys pushed me back and I fell over the other boy. I dropped my knife and one of them snatched it up and ran away with it laughing." Here the boy's anger returned. "I hate them. I truly hate them all." The grandfather, with eyes that had seen too much, lifted his grandson's face so his eyes looked into the boy's. Grandfather said, "Let me tell you a story. I too at many times have felt great hate for those who have taken so much, with no sorrows for what they do. But hate wears you down and does not hurt your enemy. It is like taking poison and wishing your enemy would die. I have struggled with these feelings many times. It is as if there are two wolves living inside me. One is white and one is black. The white wolf is good and does no harm. He lives in harmony with all around him and does not take offense where no offense was intended. He will only fight when it is right to do so and in the right way. But the black wolf, he is full of anger. The littlest thing will set him off into a temper. He fights everyone all the time for no reason. He cannot think because his anger and hate are so great. It is helpless anger, for his anger will change nothing. Sometimes it is hard to live with these two wolves inside me, for both of them seek to dominate my spirit." The young boy looked intently at his grandfather's eyes and asked him, "Well, grandfather, which one wins?" The grandfather smiled and looked into the boy's eyes and said, "Whichever one that I choose to feed."